Hello, my friend. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Today, I want to share with you more than 70 free plugins that were released during the second week of this month, July 2026. As usual, you will find all of the applicable links in the video description and first comment. And of course, I will make sure to put timestamps as well in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Also, I'm gonna show you some of the most important and relevant deals in these weeks of July, right? Also, that information is going to be organized for you in the video description. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs, and don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. I love to engage in conversations with you guys about these freebies. So without further ado, let me start with them. I'm gonna try to be quick about them because we have a long list to go here. But let's start with the Ufx, okay? Which, by the way, we have a lot more effects in today's list than other categories. First, we have the VxBx, right, by Maciel Audio. This is an all-in-one tool for crafting vocals. We have saturation, we have compression, we have lo-fi effects, we have delay and reverb as well, different delays and reverbs, all in one tool, right? I actually did a review of this plugin some days ago, and it's available for Windows and Mac. Let's continue with this new plugin by Saint Mike Dsp. It's called Latitude. This is a stereo image, right? A basic plugin with one knob, and that's pretty much about it, what you need. And so yeah, this is it. Let's continue with let's see, another freebie, this time around by Darkpalace Studios. This is the Parrot. This is a multimodal delay plugin, right? So it's a somewhat unusual delay plugin effect, right? That can add motion to the repetitions and delays. Available also for Windows and Mac. Let's continue with this new plugin by Mercurial Tones. It's called Janggo. It's a multi-band volume shaper, right? You can shape all of the waveforms and stuff. You can draw your own curves and shapes to shape the volume, right? Draw the exact shape of your volume and lock it to the beat, docking, gating, tremolo, sidechain pumping, all from one hand-drawn curve independently on every hand, right? So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Let's continue. By the way, this is the what's more in this list. It belongs to the KVR Developer Challenge 2026. More than 50 free plugins and virtual instruments, utility plugins, virtual like FX and stuff like that. All of it here on the Developer Challenge 2026. Where developers from around the globe compete in this, all of them available for free, of course. We have all the categories that you could think of. We have synthesizers, we have delays, we have utility plugins, we have sequencers, arpeggiators, we have samplers, we have like reverbs, we have distortion, overdrives, all sorts of plugins. I'm not gonna go in detail on each and every one of these entries. I did a video actually talking about each one of the more than 50 entries, right? You can find it here on the channel. But anyway, you have a ton of options in this Developer Challenge 2026. Also by Schultz Audio, we have the Portacrunch 424, the gain stages of a legendary cassette 4-track recorded, simulated component by component, that specific warmth, that gentle compression the sound bedroom recordings were made to have. So yeah, this is basically a saturation, circuitry, and emulation, right? Tape warmth, all that good stuff by Tape Saturation, completely free. Next, we have this awesome delay plugin by Ujam. It's called a Ufx Delay. Features more than 20 modes of delay with filters, with all sorts of effects added to delays as well, modulation, spaces, filters, motion, all that good stuff here at Ujam, available for a limited time. The Restrukt by Dsp Tone, it's an ambience restructor, right? This plugin allows you to manipulate audio and to bring forward some live to audio, and also remove some unwanted noises and unwanted bleed, like for instance on drums and stuff like that. I actually did a review of this plugin as well. So yeah, pretty cool plugin by Dsp Tone. Next we have Chance. This is a plugin by Friendgineer Labs. So yeah, basically this plugin, it's a randomizer of FX, right? Here it is. This is the user interface, and yeah, so you basically roll the dice and it creates all sorts of different effects. Next we have this plugin called Tape DSP, right? Magnetic Tape DSP, magnetic engine, tape warmth, glue, and movement for any track, Windows, Mac, and Linux, right? We have actually 3 plugins by Tape DSP: the Tape Machine, reel-to-reel warmth, harmonics, and soft saturation. We have a tape compressor as well, preamp plus straight tape drive for warmth and density, and tape echo, right? Warm degrading tape repeats with natural wear. So these 3 plugins by Tape DSP are available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Also we have by Oblik Audio, we have this plugin called, what's the name of the plugin? Oblik, I think. So yeah, most reverbs simulate a room. Oblik lets you break that. The space a sound sits in is half of how it lands. Oblik gives you one that refuses to hold still. Push the room out of round, point it somewhere, let it turn in time with the track. Okay? So yeah, asymmetry, angle, orbit speed, orbit range. I don't know why there's no user interface of the plugin in this website, but yeah, here it is. Okay. Alright, so also we have this plugin by XNULLX. I'm sorry, 5 plugins actually. We have the GrainBrain, shatter your signal into grains across independent frequency bands, each with its own low frequency oscillator, driven motion, spectrum, view, and gate. Also we have this 3-band saturation and width called O2, peak preserving per band saturation with real drift, feedback that pushes into self-oscillation, and a mono-compatible widener. We have then actually also a phase modulation and wave folding effects. It's called Foldspace. Also we have this granular smear and spectral effects called Halide. And finally we have the beat slicer instrument, the Bunka. Alright. Next we have this new plugin by Almudio. It's called 3D Panner, spatial audio for every producer, right? It's available for Windows and Mac, and you can create all sorts of cool 3D positioning effects and 3D dimensionality to the audio, right? Let's continue with this new plugin by NoizLabs. This is the Beheader, surgical clipping and saturation for untamed loudness without compromise. Here it is, right? Very simple to use, very few features. Next, we have a new plugin by Analog Obsession, also released in the second week of this month. It's called TheBus, a pretty cool compressor for buses, for mix bus, right? Very musical compressor. I actually also tested this plugin here on the channel some days ago. It's available for Windows and Mac. By M Media Audio, we have this new plugin called Iron Deck, right? Dual channel tape machine strip with independent controls per channel, right? So here it is, available for Windows and Mac. We have by Piruz Labs, we have the Harsher Reality Lite version, right? Signal damage and recovery engine. We have different algorithms for some like old school sounds like tape, cassette, vinyl, VHS, radio, digital. Let's check out the Lite version, right? The Lite version has tape, cassette, and vinyl. Hiss, dust, saturate, mix, right? Factory presets and stuff. Here it is. And then we have a new plugin by Quiet Music. It's called Reverie, a resonator plugin. Audio effect built around a simple idea. Everything can resonate, right? So here it is, available for Windows and Mac. Also, we have a new plugin by Semidio Audio, Semidio Pure, right? Let's check out this plugin. It's a modern audio plugin built around one intelligent cleanup engine. Instead of a rack of separate tools, it listens to the signal, tells the difference between what is getting in the way and what is being buried underneath, and it lets you dial and exact how much of each to fix, all from one focused workflow, right? So here it is. It's like a dynamic processor and spectral processor. Next, by Spectre Sounds or Spectre Media and Glenn Fricker, we have this new amp simulator called Stormblade Amp Simulator. It uses one tone that was created with NAM-A2 technology, right? More accurate, more CPU friendly as well. It's basically a one knob amp simulator with one sound, and it's fully like mixed ready and stuff, available for Windows and Mac. Also, we have this new plugin by Audiorift. It's called Duel Lt. It's a Lite version, right? And this plugin is for mastering, right? For increasing loudness, preserving dynamics, right? All that good stuff. Yeah, this is it. Next, we have this plugin called Ujam, and it's a virtual instrument, right? Let's read about it here a bit. Free 909 inspired kick module in VST3 and AU formats, right? So club-ready kick drums designed, developed, and fine-tuned by Alex Kidd. So here it is. Yeah, a kick drum plugin. And next we have this utility plugin called Nano Mix. So this is a humanizer plugin, right? Nano Mix is a humanizer utility that creates slow, smooth, repeatable micro variations in level, pan, and MIDI patterns to make static tracks feel more alive. Available for Windows and Mac. Let's check out some of the most important deals this week and in these days of July. Here at Ufx Audio, we have the best sellers and top 20 plugins sale, right? And you can spend $50 and get one free plugin, or spend $80 and get 2 free plugins. Also, PSP AudioWare just released a new plugin called PSP Delay. It has an introductory price of $69. The Tokyo NoizLabs Molot Gentleman's Edition, only $10, 80% off until August 2nd. This package and bundle by Minimal Audio, the Vocal Designer Bundle, only $90, 60% off until July 31st. It includes the Evoke, the Flex Chorus, the Swarm Reverb, and the Formant. Sound Toys also has some deals here at Plugin Boutique, right, in different effects. The VMR Essentials by Slate Digital has a 50% off, only $24.50 for these plugins. Right, we have the FG2A, the Monster, Revival, FGA, FDDS 902, and the Trimmer. The SSL-X Delay by Solid State Logic, only $19, 80% off until July 27th. The Squelcher, the brand new bass enhancer by WA Production, only $12 until August the 30th. The Smart EQ by Sonable has a more than 50% off, 54% off, only $59 for this super smart EQ plugin. Also, we have the Music for Gaming sale, right? Also, we have, that's pretty much it. Check out all of that information organized for you in the video description. Let me know what's your favorite freebie in this list, my friends. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. Denarius says here, hello Denarius, thanks a lot, my friend. Those Ujam plugins are cool, but too large, in my opinion. Oral Flow, hello Oral Flow, hola my friend. I'm contributing 10 to the KVR DC prize pool. It's not much, but I couldn't pass it up. Oral Flow, well, it's much appreciated, I'm sure, my friend. Thanks a lot for contributing and supporting those independent developers. Alright, my friends, before we leave, remember that I have some free stuff on my website, some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as collections of guitar impulses and drum sample bags, and don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching, take care, I will see you soon in the next video, bye bye.